What's up, everybody? Brandon JW23 here, back in for another YouTube video, and this time it's actually a little sad. As of around about 12 to 1 p.m. standard Memphis or Tennessee or Central Time, you may say. I don't know, up in New York time or California, wherever he was at. Mr. Stan Lee, the owner, the president, the maker, the person who made up all the Marvel comic books, the Spider-Man and everything like that, and the movies, and gave rights to Hollywood to make the movies. The movie maker, the movie genius, has passed away at the age of 95. Conditions unknown of how he passed, but you already know that Mr. Stan Lee was already sick. He left behind his wife and 2 kids, and also, well, actually a kid. His daughter, I think is now 60. I just got them looking up on Google, and yeah. So yeah, it's Stan Lee. He was a hero of mine, Somebody I looked up to, somebody I want to actually meet before he passed away and say, Mr. Stan Lee, thank you, sir, for everything that you have made. From the Spider-Gwen comics to the Spider-Man comics to the alternate timeline of Spider-Man to the X-Men and the Wolverine movies and comics. Even to Captain America and Iron Man and Thor and the Guardians of the Galaxy, Deadpool, everything that Marvel made, that he made, I would like to, just tell him thank you for doing something great. And his stories came to life every time we open up or get a brand new issue of Marvel. A new issue of Marvel comic books we get in our hands or on our phones now. We just read and like, man, his stories that he put down on paper in the comic bubble come to life in our heads, in our hearts, in our minds. So, Mr. Stan Lee, we miss you. A person who been a found leader of communities for everybody that was following. In the comic book era, or in the movie era, or in the games era, or whatever you may be. Mr. Stan Lee, you start a revolution by coming up with comics and doing your movies. Everybody was this, now we was all scattered, but now we here enjoying your movies, enjoying your comics. Heck, like the other day, I was outside my old job, and me and 2 other people was talking about some Marvel movies and comics. It was fantastic. Or, to be honest, not that long ago, some odd time ago, me and my friend was actually on the phone talking about some comics, or talking about the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie, or the new not Avengers. What the heck I'm thinking about? The Avengers movie, or what's going to happen in part 2, or what about Captain Marvel, and everything like that. So yeah, but to the Stan Lee family, my hearts and prayers go out to you, to y'all, I may say. I know he was a great man. I know he was a good man. I know he was a hard-working man. And he loved every moment of his job that he did before he retired, and before he became, before he got ill or whatever in that nature. And Mr. Stan Lee, we will miss you a lot. Because of you, you brought everybody together. And I would say thank you for doing that. Until next time, guys, Brandon JW23 signing out.